Narcissists are experts at manipulating others. They are skilled at using their words to achieve what they want and maintain power over you. Understanding how a narcissist thinks and behaves can help you avoid their traps and provide the strongest defense against them. The following list of 10 narcissistic expressions will convince you to do whatever they say by making you feel guilty, terrified, or other strong emotions. Number 1, I need you more than you need me. One of the narcissist's favorite words to manipulate their victims is this one. When a narcissist says anything like this to you, they're attempting to convince you that you need them in order to survive. They'll make an effort to persuade you that staying will be the end of your existence. This might seem as gaslighting when you're led to believe that your reality is false, and that the world would be a darker place if your abusive behavior didn't exist. This is a term that narcissists teach us to use to convince others that they have no option but to comply with their wishes. If you find yourself in this circumstance, the narcissist will use this as a justification to mistreat you and won't think twice about it. When the narcissist says this, keep in mind that they are controlling you with their words. Instead, resist the impulse to feel sorry for them or sympathetic, and be steadfast in your opposition to unfair treatment. Number 2, I'm only being sincere. It's a tactic used by narcissists to make their disparaging remarks about you look like they're merely expressing an observation or opinion. Since narcissists can't take criticism well, they'll say this to avoid hearing your side of the story. Even if they are the ones being cruel, they utilize it to make themselves feel like the victim. If someone offends you and claims they are just being honest, don't take them seriously. Often, narcissists are not being truthful at all. Instead, they are only attempting to exert control. Number 3, I only want what's best for the two of us. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you're aware that they regularly misuse this expression. It is a tactic used by narcissists to manipulate their partner's actions. They'll claim, I simply want to do what I want and I just want what's best for us. If you disagree with them or don't desire the same things they do, they'll use this term to try to shame you into giving up on your goals in order to help them realize theirs. This is a term that narcissists will employ in an effort to guilt-trip you into giving up on your goals in order to further their own aspirations. This is a statement that narcissists frequently say when they're attempting to convince you to do something you're unsure about or when there's a conflict of opinion. And it may be applied to put you on guard. It's critical to keep in mind that this person is not concerned with your needs. The desires of narcissists are their sole concerns. The easiest strategy to reply to this statement is to first clarify what they mean when they say we before explaining why you reject their suggestions. Number 4, lucky you to have me. This expression is used by narcissists to make you feel fortunate. Your narcissistic partner has probably told you this a lot, but it's not true. When narcissists claim you're lucky to have me, they don't mean it since they don't care about anyone but themselves. Superior nurses know exactly how to play on your emotions to get you to do what they want and utilize that knowledge mercilessly. Narcissists use this statement because it makes you feel beholden to them and because it makes them feel superior. The way narcissists try to control you is by making you feel fortunate to be around them. They'll convince you that you'd be nothing without them and that having them around makes life worthwhile. They'll tell you that no one else could ever love you as much as they do or that they are the only one who can truly understand you. And even though it could initially seem like a praise, we fall for this person in our lives even though it might initially appear to be a compliment. Number 5, we have an issue. It's a good idea to reach out to those who can help when you have a problem because it's not their concern. The opposite is true for narcissists, who only want to talk about their internal struggles with you in order to avoid having to deal with external pressures. They say this to make you feel like you're in this together even while they're acting like complete jerks. But what they really mean is that they want to keep the problem internal and between the two of them so they can maintain their flawless image without seeming awful in front of other people. Narcissists are well known for holding you accountable for any issues in your relationship. Moreover, they shift the responsibility from themselves to you in a way that makes you feel like it is all your fault, and no one else's. Although if our dilemma suggests that two individuals are involved, narcissists don't perceive themselves as a part of the problem. Therefore, even though the other person may have had a role in creating the circumstance, narcissists are not accountable for its conclusion. Number 6, I've never felt this way before. They use this phrase to make you feel special, as if their feelings for you are special and powerful. But the truth is that narcissists' emotions are not genuine. Instead, they are just using you as a tool to get what they want at the start of a relationship with a narcissist. These phrases might seem innocent and sweet because you are so happy that someone finally seems interested in you. Narcissists lack compassion and empathy for others, which prevents them from comprehending what it is to be really honest and open with another person. Number 7, please don't yell at me. Only trying to be helpful. One of the most widely used expressions is this. Because of the way we are taught to think about assisting others, nurses are quite serious about managing you. We are taught that assisting others is intrinsically good and that we should constantly make an effort to assist others, even if they don't want it or seem to want it. I'm simply trying to assist, but don't be upset with me, the narcissists say. In reality, they're being coercive and manipulative. A narcissist may often claim that they are only trying to help you in order to make you feel bad. This time-tested tactic of deceit is used by narcissists to gaslight their victims into feeling they are being unreasonable with their wrath. It also enables narcissists to make amends without accepting blame or formally expressing regret. Number 8, I'm only attempting to keep you safe. When narcissists act as if they care about you, it's tempting to think that they really care about you in general, but in fact, they're only out to grab something from you. They'll claim that they're only trying to keep you safe, but this is frequently just a ruse to maintain their hold over you. Someone is not looking out for your best interests if they try to run your life and make all your decisions for you. By stating that their actions are motivated by love or care for other people, narcissists utilize this statement to defend their abusive behavior. Number 9, I never get your attention. When you're talking about anything they disagree with and want to quiet you, narcissists will use this statement to make you feel as though you're always doing something wrong, even when it's not true. They'll also use it to get out of doing something by making it seem as though you're unreasonable. Narcissists want you to feel guilty for saying you're sorry and pledging to try more in the future, because doing so will give them the opportunity to manipulate you and your behavior, which is precisely what they want. Number 10, you would do this for me if you truly loved me. This statement is commonly used by narcissists to coerce their victims into doing what they desire. That is an obvious instance of how narcissists try to make it seem as though the other person has no other option. The victim does not love them deeply enough if they refuse to comply with the nurse's wishes. This may lead to an instance of emotional blackmail when the narcissist exploits the victim's affection for them as leverage to acquire what they want. When you don't do precisely what they want, they often don't feel appreciated, and if you don't, it's their way or the highway. You'll frequently question how to leave a relationship with a narcissist if you find yourself in one. They will find it more difficult to relinquish control over you the more you try to do so, and the more power they have over you, the more they will be able to manipulate and mistreat you. You can identify when the narcissist is in control of you with these 10 phrases. If you can relate to any of these, you could be attempting to decide whether to leave the relationship. If you enjoy this video, please leave a comment. Join this channel's subscription list. Click here to view the next video.